Hey everybody, Delta Flight Gaming, right here with you guys, back for some more Castlevania Lament of Innocence. The last episode, we beat the vampire Joaquin, and that means that we are one more step closer to finishing up this game. I do plan on trying to find some of the other hidden whips before I finish the game. I want to at least do, as much as I can of the game. So this morning, I was in my car, and I listened to the morning radio program that I listen to, and I was talking about how Coca-Cola is bringing over a cinnamon flavored Coke, as well as pomegranate and I think guava, which just sounds gross. Clear. Here we go. All right, let's get the last dungeon area world, I guess you could say. Let's get this started. Ghostly Theater. And when he was talking about it, I'm just like, I think there's just a limit to what you can put in soda. Like, to me, I haven't had soda in 2 years. Like, I've had a ginger ale here and there, but like no Pepsi, Coke, Mountain Dew, no energy drinks, none of that stuff. I haven't had it for 2 years. But there are times where I really do miss like a Monster or a Red Bull, or even just like a Coke now and then. It's just, I just told myself I was gonna stop drinking sodas. Well, also, I worked 12-hour night shift when I was in the military. So, we lived off of caffeine, energy drinks, cigarettes. We lived off of pretty much all the vices that were acceptable. But pretty much once I got out of the military, I stopped drinking sodas. I slowed down drinking sodas. My drinking went down. But I don't know. To me, I think it's something like vanilla, cherry, lime is reasonable. I've never had it, but I can. Okay, I can be okay with something like that. But cinnamon and pomegranate, it's just a no. Alright. I'm gonna get past these guys. Okay. Nope. Damn, he got knocked back hard. Alright, so you turn off. No. Let's see, we're turned off there. Nope. I think what I need to do... Alright. Aha! There we go. That wasn't that hard. Alright. Another thing, though, this happened last night, just because I got all my stuff done. I go to bed usually typically between 11:30 and midnight. Excuse me. And I had gone through, done all of my normal stuff. Nope, cross. But I, booted up my PSP and threw Final Fantasy VII on and started playing it again. Started from scratch. I think in under 2 hours, I'm at the part where I'm leaving Eric's house to head to Sector 6 slums. Like, literally right outside Eric's house. You know, right before she catches me trying to sneak in without her. But anyways, you know, right before I was going to bed, I was like, you know what? Let me see some of my older save files. Let me see where I'm at, and why not give Emerald Weapon or Ruby Weapon a run, just to see, you know, can I beat them with what I have. So I loaded up my oldest save, and I put a lot of time into that. That save file has 65 hours locked into it, and it has, I think, 3 of every master summon other than Knights of the Round. I think the only one that's not doesn't have a master to it is all the blue. They're all mastered, I just haven't turned them in. And so I was, when I loaded up the save, I was in the down Galinka ship, which is where I do a lot of like end game farming and grinding. It's not the best spot. There are better spots in the actual final dungeon, but it's one of those ones I just don't like to go into the final dungeon until it's time to go into the final dungeon kind of thing. But so I leave the ship, I'm going around the submarine looking for Emerald Weapon. Just can't find him. So I'm like, oh, he's probably in one of those hiding spots. Go up, come back down. None of his hiding spots. Go back up, go back in. I did this about like 3 or 4 times before I was like, I probably beat him and just don't remember. Because I mean, that is one of my oldest save files, and I don't remember when I last touched it. I mean, it was on my PSP, so maybe 2008 or before then. So, but anyways, so I did a setup, and I was like, you know what, I'll give Ruby Weapon, I'll give him a shot. I'll try and fight him, see what he's like, with the expectation of I'm going to die. You know, just, I'm just testing it out just so I can try and test out the patterns. Didn't do what was suggested of bringing 2 other dead characters in, so that way he immediately buries his claws. And he took, I had Sid, Barret, and Cloud, and he got rid of Sid and Cloud, which basically was just, you know, rip. But I started fooling around with materia and you know, what the characters had. I forgot to put, I had a ribbon on both Cloud and Sid, but forgot to put one on Yuffie, and I moved her into the party because of Barret. And so that was my second one. I forgot about that because the little tentacle or whatever, one of them can induce status effects, and he put frog and stone on Yuffie, and then like even while his claws were buried, he still did that whirlwind or whatever it is that removes one of the party members. So, you know, rip that one. So I tried it again, you know, tried fooling around for a bit more. Honestly, was not expecting to beat him. Was just expecting just to, you know, make more progress. And then I was going to try and beat him today. I did a W summon, Knights of the Round, and then for some, I don't understand, is that Ultima, when it's cast from Emerald Weapon, can miss. So I had Big Ball, big guard enemy skill going, so my characters had, you know, shell, protect, and haste on, which saved Vincent, or not Vincent, but Sid from taking a shitload of damage. He mimed the W Knights of the Round Summon, got through that first one, and it killed him, which was something I wasn't expecting. I honestly was expecting to, you know, at least 2 or 3 more W summon attempt at mimes kind of thing before finishing the fight or just flat out dying. And sure enough, once he did the mime, he got the first W Knights or Knights of the Round off. It killed him, and it was one of those, like, I wouldn't necessarily say it was like, it wasn't like a Dark Souls, you know, when you beat that Dark Souls boss for the first time, or when you finally beat him kind of thing. It was still one of those, like, I beat Ruby Weapon. Wow. Yeah, you know, it was just kind of one of those, like, all right, cool, wow. And then I went to the Chocobo farm right after just to see what like why I didn't have Knights of the Round. I didn't even start the Chocobo racing gold. I had one Chocobo in the barn and one out in the pen. So for me, it was just kind of one of those, like, I beat it without, you know, with only one master summon. So, yeah, that was kind of my night last night. I was honestly kind of proud of the fact that I finally have been able to say that I've beaten Ruby Weapon. But, you know, it got me thinking of, like, what other super bosses that I've either never attempted or just have never beat. Like, is it Ultimate Weapon from Final Fantasy VIII? I got really far down there. Like, I got super far down in that pit or whatever it is. But you have to fight, like, if you don't do it right, you have to fight a bunch of emerald or ruby dragons, and those things are hard as fuck to fight. But the other one I want to try is it Ultimate Weapon from Ultimate Weapon from Final Fantasy XII, the one that's got like 65 million HP. Like, I want to try that in Final Fantasy XII. Part of me wants to beat it, like, get the Zodiac Age and beat it that way. You know, for like not more just that little, like, you know, trophy, that kind of like, yay. But, you know, the other thing that I was told is they nerfed part of it too for that game. So I want to play it on the original, you know, PS2 version. So that way I can say, you know, OG, I beat Ultimate Weapon. But, I don't know, that's just me. Alright, so looks like I gotta, yep. Come on. I'm not unlock that room. So, let me find, yeah, I'm gonna hit this save point real quick, and that is probably gonna do it for this episode. But first we get rid of these dogs. Sounds like I got rid of one. Where are you guys? I can see. There you go. That's 2. All right, so that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about Final Fantasy VII. You guys have a great day. You guys are awesome, and thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.